Good morning.
Why are we here today, guys?
To serve, delight, and engage our members while they shop their way.
Awesome, awesome. Does anyone have a story for us?
I've got one.
Great.
I was thinking about members first, and this is kind of what I think of it for me. Is I had a customer come in yesterday. They had bought a dryer back in February, and they didn't really know how to use it. It was more modern, had a lot of electronic controls on it. And they were unhappy because there was a slant and stuff was falling off. The handle seemed uncomfortable to her. And so we just took some time with her, went through all the different features. She didn't realize that for PermaPress there was a casual setting. And so she just didn't know how to use it. Spent about 45 minutes with her going over it, showing her other options, but really kind of getting it back to where she could just use that unit. So by spending that time with her, to me, that's kind of members first.
Awesome. Great story. Great story. Josh, what do you got for us?
Well, just a couple of numbers. Having a real good month in the scorecard. If anyone hasn't heard, as of the other day, we're sitting 11th in the nation. So give yourselves a hand for that. It's a big deal. Not too far from that number one we want to be at. One call out I wanted to give to the appliance department. It's a good example of learning and innovating. For the month, for the first time really we've had this, every single appliance associate is above $3,000 or greater in recap sales, so that's a big improvement, and that's got us sitting number 3 in the district, so thank you for that. We're also doing well, really store-wide on recap sales. Now, in PAs, sitting at 2.43, we had a rough day yesterday. We need a bounce back. When you see Cassie and Mark today, thank them, because there were only 2 people in the store got one yesterday, so we need some focus around that this morning.
Absolutely. Can we do that, guys?
Yep.
Yes, we can do it.
Alrighty, I want to talk about credit real quickly. Credit is a huge opportunity right now as a store, but we have a couple of folks who are really succeeding, and some of those folks are right here in front of me. Michael Brown, you're sitting at 200%, bud.
All right.
Al, 166.
Wow.
Good job. Randy in the CAC, 114. Randy has overcome her humping credit and is doing a great job, so thank you for that. Susan, you're at 133, so thank you for driving it and finding jewelry. And then Miss Barbara Dunn, 200%. Way to go, girl. So good job. As a store, we're sitting at about 125%. Guys, in the beginning of the month, we made it all the way up to 200. So let's set the bar high today. Trevor did a really good thing yesterday, as a matter of fact. He actually wrote his personal goals out on his slip. So if you could just go into today thinking, okay, I'm going to get at least 3, at least 2. Set your goal a little bit higher than normal. It's going to be a busy Saturday. It was really super duper busy in here yesterday if you were here. So set your goals pretty high, and hopefully we'll be able to achieve those results today. So.
And who comes first? Members. Members come first. Come on, guys. Members first. All right. Anything else, Josh?
One last thing, we're trying to do some focus recognition in every meeting. We gave Barbara a good shout out for member feedback the other day. I wanted to mention Michael Brown. For the month, really been shown what an engaged associate. Let's step up here, get recognized. An engaged associate, the stories that you've been sharing on Pebble's been a huge hit, and we've used it in several district and region meetings, so we appreciate you doing that. And metrics-wise, untouchable this month. 200% credit, like Shauna said.
Untouchable.
3.74 above in PAs. Highest in the entire store, 70.8% in attachments, $15 on the 100. Just a huge thing there. Get a few more sales, you're right there on Best of Blue. So wanted to recognize you for that. You're driving profitable sales for the store, and definitely giving WOW members experiences. You're right there with Barbara on the member feedback, and you're doing a great job for us, so we appreciate it. So.
Nice job. Anybody else got anything they want to talk about this morning?
Didn't hear you.
Anybody else? Anything you want to talk about this morning?
One thing I want to mention is Shop Your Way. We're in the 5th or 6th week of the Shop Your Way drive. 4 out of the last 5 weeks, we have led the district in Shop Your Way. So 80% is the result we need today. Absolutely doable. We lost our #1 place in the district last week. We need to get it back. So we're not used to being anything but #1. So we need to focus on that today. Make sure we're tracking it accurately so that we can report to Kevin. So. We just need to have some focus around that. Like she said on the goals that Trevor was putting, or the results Trevor was putting for credit, we need to do the same thing for Shop Your Way. Let's see how long we can keep that register sitting at 100%. So just need to have a good day.
Let's go to work and make it a great day, guys. Thanks for all you do.
Let's do it.
Thanks.